You should rest early today to get ready for the investigation tomorrow. Go to sleep. Alright. Continuing figuring out who the killer is. Who is it? I don't know. Today's the day of school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather information you need to catch the killer. Alright, so what are we supposed to do now? We have to talk to every single person. Literally every NPC in 3 areas. And there's specific things that we have to ask specific NPC. Can I help you? About those murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Nothing there. What is it? About those murders. What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Haha. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Man, this fog. It makes me feel like we're still on the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. Information on what happened before we entered the TV worlds. You know about that first murder? I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. We don't have to talk with them, but I'm just talking with them because they have some fun information. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What with the fog and all? Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Hurry up and go away, fog. What the? There's a guy crouched on the ground. Or wait, this guy or person. This fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's conspiracy. You know what? You know who I heard it was? Juness. Yeah, that's right, Juness. The country of Juness is staging an all-out attack on Idaba. What the heck? Exactly. We gotta ask everyone. We gotta gather information about the murders. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. About those murders. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. What the heck? I've been asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Juness, but nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? This is the point in the game where I'm fine with you guys guessing who the killer is. Obviously, you can just look it up and things, and try not to do that, try to just think about it and just guess on your own, and try to think about who it could be. But anyway, you can do that if you want in the chat. But anyway, even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV can remember for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first 2 incidents. Do you still think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Alright, now we're talking to the house, or the shopping woman. The fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About those murders. A little while ago, they said that a suspect has been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. Alright, now we have to talk to a female student at Juness. Well, we're going to talk to everyone. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Kind of sounds like COVID. I mean, it's a little different, but people are really scared about COVID and things. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. Ugh, I hate it. It's so depressing. Hi, do you have a question? Recall anyone suspicious? Don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Oopsies. You gotta be careful when you're taking out your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? Some people get really agitated when you don't follow the speed limit. Like, I know, I drive slowly in these conditions too. Like, if it's super foggy, I'll drive slow. If it's snowy, like really snowy, then I'll also drive slow. And then people are just like, no, I gotta get to the place that I'm going as fast as possible. And then they get into an accident. Well, obviously they don't, but like, you know. I feel like they could get into an accident because they're just rushing so fast. What is it? Recall anyone suspicious? A strange person? Nah, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town, wouldn't you say? If I had, I'm pretty sure I would remember. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to Juness. Naoto's here. First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. Can I help you? Recall anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? Ah, now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Alright, we have to go back to the shopping district. Okay, yeah, we saved. I was just wondering if we did or not. What is it? Recall anyone suspicious? Huh? Someone told you I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know how she passed away a while ago? She told me how that Nawatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Nawatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the things about Nawatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Alright, we gotta go to the Samagawa floodplain now. And then we have to talk with every single person in the Samagawa floodplain. Because we have to talk to literally everyone before you guys group up together. My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh, this is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. Alright, we're gonna go down here and talk with people down here. Oh, there's no one here. Just a bunch of litter. People, am I right? I don't get people with that litter. Like, there's trash just holding your pocket if you can't, like, throw it out now. The fog isn't clearing up, isn't it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife saw business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? About those murders. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. I feel that, honestly. What does this cat have to say? Meow meow. It seems like it's still hungry. Don't feed the cat. Mew. Cat's ears droop miserably. That's what you get, cat. I'm just kidding. Do you need something? About those murders. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? I guess we'll talk to this guy. Fog's pretty thick today. I go out on my walks and can hardly recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad, ain't it? But hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. You have some time? I have a small request, but if you're busy, I guess we can hear him out, whatever. You ever taken a walk around here at night? It's nice in the day and all, but at night you got a real change of scenery. I enjoy it. There's no city lights, all the stores are closed, and it's so quiet you can hear the river. Only problem is that you gotta watch your step. It's so dark, you don't know where your feet are landing. I suppose I could carry a flashlight, but it kinda ruins the atmosphere. I think it'd be alright if I had a lamp, maybe. But even that would be a pain in the neck to hold, and the wind would just blow it out. So I was thinking that an eternal lamp or something might be nice. I could find you one. You don't want to find one? Are you serious? If I had one, I'd sure be happy. Think you could bring one to me here? I have a little something waiting in return. Need the floodplain? Yeah. Well, now what? We talked to everyone, and nothing's happening. We can just look around again, I guess. Do you have to ask them both questions? Suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone, not from this town anyway. Let's go to Junes. You need to gather more information. Alright, we have to talk with literally everyone. Pretty sure I talked with everyone. This might take a little bit. Maybe we have to ask the second question to every single person, because we only asked the first question to every person. Yeah, we already know that. Can we talk to the store owners? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no point. We don't need to talk with them. But it says we need to talk with everyone, so we're gonna talk with everyone. I don't think I've seen any suspicious people except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. Wow. Even if someone's been killed, everyone forgets it so easily. But the rumors I hear from friends on TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? Yeah, maybe. Got all that stuff. This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? Recall anyone suspicious? Have I seen any other weird people aside from Namatame-san? I don't think so. Fog isn't clearing. Even though the year's almost over, it's deplorable. It'll be so cold on New Year's I'll never be happy. What do you want? About those murders? I can't remember something from that long ago. You haven't found the coal yet. What do you want? Recall anyone suspicious? There is one like that in this town. Even I know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. Yeah, okay. About those murders, yeah. Call anyone suspicious? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there'd be rumors going all around. But at least I haven't heard any news of rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. Gotta be careful when, yeah, whatever. Alright, we talk with every person in the shopping district again. So now we're gonna go to the floodplain and talk with everyone again. Ask them both questions this time. And there's no one down here, I think. Yeah. You need anything about those murders? Okay, yeah. Recall anyone suspicious? We got a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Can I ask the cat? Do you need something? About those murders, yeah. Recall anyone suspicious? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there's anyone strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. Alright, so this is... Wait, that's just a suspicious person? Or is it both about the murders, too? Let's go to Junis. Alright, doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incidents last spring. You've gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Okay, so now here it is. We have to figure out who the killer is from the information that you've gathered. You met up with your friends after you finish gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant.
Well.
But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Y'all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
You spoke with everyone about the information that you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside to get some fresh air. Alright, so we can get a bad ending here, but unfortunately, we can't get it because, again, we missed the things,
It's
like the
snowing.
requirements for it.
No wonder it's chilly.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything that you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with most Mayumi Yamano and Saiko Nishi, and judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatami was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there's almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anything suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Sakiko Nishi either. Whoopsies. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in this small town who fits all of the facts. The person who seems to be most likely culprit is... Now we have to guess who the culprit is. Through everyone in the entire game. And now you got to think about all the facts that you have. And then here's all the people in the entire game. So there is a bad end here that we can get. If we select the wrong person 3 times, I think, then you'll get another bad ending. And I don't think I'm going to show that one on stream because I'm pretty sure it's just the same as usual. So, yeah, I mean, I'll just say that one's the bad end, I guess. The bad ending, like, YouTube video thing. But, so the person who's the most likely culprit is... Toru Adachi. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye out on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movement from Adachi as well. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but something's bothering you. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
So our suspicions are on Adachi, but we don't know for certain yet.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Ms. Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Ms. Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have been cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
And is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel like you're getting closer to the truth. The seekers of truth. Here we go. Getting close to the truth.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Zoink, Scoob. You should question Adachi about when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
You should question Adachi about Saki's interrogation.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. The warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatami's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To
Slipped.
tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
Slipped in a
Do you
casket,
recall
that is.
when I read Namatami's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident, at the time I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
There he goes.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Adachi! Ah! Damn it!
Oof.
Adachi!
Namatami's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten
It
how
could
much
be.
trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do
Yeah,
now?
the twist of the killer in this game is really good. It's really hard to figure out that Adachi is the true killer, but it's really great when you figure it out and things. Unfortunately, since I watched the anime first, I already knew it was coming, but when I watched the anime, obviously I was really surprised, because, like, you know, there's not really much in the game that points to it. It's very, very subtle, so I think it's a really cool reveal. Like, it's really awesome. But, not
I
today.
think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Extremely suspicious Detective Adachi, you take another step closer to the truth. The best thing about this is the next part, because, you know, we see Adachi and things, and something happens, and we'll see. You split up for today and you all went back home. Actually, we'll save in the other slot. In 15. So much happened today. You're very tired. You should rest early today to get ready to pursue the true culprit starting tomorrow. But yes, we're gonna learn more about a lot of different things tomorrow. It seems like you come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again, but no one's here. Something's different. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here?
I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am, but I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
How did you get here?
I figured something
He's a
out.
nobody.
That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost
just need his heartless
consciousness.
now.
Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows
that.
can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid.
Rip.
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
All right, you're ruining the mood.
I'm really sorry.
He's very depressed. Why? Gotta drop the bomb.
Really?
You told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful.
All right.
I'm so glad.
Stop with these bear puns. I can't bear
At
it.
least hear that.
Can't bear to see him like
My
this.
heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
You can stay
But-
here? What the?
I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. He's very happy that he met Sensei. See, now I'm getting on it too. Hellel, the ultimate form of the Star Arcana. Teddy's social link is reached mass level, of course. Have forged a bond that cannot be broken. Alright, what's this persona getting? Evade Electric. Too bad I don't use him, but I'll put it on it anyway.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Oh, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Maria are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Should I say very interesting? I'm sorry.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now, it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Next day, more story stuff. More story stuff tomorrow, too. Junes Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Alright, into the TV world we go. Gonna drop some huge bombs, some realizations, some different things. And we'll all see it unfold now.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Oof.
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
New persona. Big boy turn into small boy, I think. Just kidding. Even bigger boy. Kamui.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Be back soon. Here we go.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
I hate this. It's his cross to bear.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us
Grin
find
and
that
bear it.
bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all, but he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
Sometimes he's
lighthearted
unbearable.
and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
Bro, I can't bear to see you.
Bad bear! Bad!
Bad bear.
So late! Who do you think you are?
You make me very angry.
Rise-chan, are you faking?
No, stupid!
No, stupid.
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear?
You dumb
Where the hell
bear.
were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is, that he was only a shadow, and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about Shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Who are you calling a misfit?
Just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Geez, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
Literally every player of Persona 4.
Know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
He
Okay.
could bear his insecurities. All right.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Leave it to Fuzzy. You take another step towards the truth. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decided to go home for today. You should rest early till you get ready for the search. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm really neurotic when it comes to saving and things, so I save a bunch even though I don't need to use previous saves. But then sometimes it comes in handy, like for this game. But anyway, you fairly recovered from yesterday's events. You should go over to the TV world with everyone after school. Alright, here's the last day of like big story event stuff. And then we'll end it for today. We're almost approaching 4 hours, which will definitely be our longest stream. That's why I play Tales, you know.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell a Dachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling.
This feeling?
I've got to sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
We're getting fired up.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Here he goes.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
He's really
I don't
feeling
get it.
I'm really feeling it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
Going back to that room.
It was just dumb luck.
I love
It's
that face.
because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom?
Huh? You're saying he beat his pants there?
No, I don't want to hear it.
You lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chie, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
I know. A cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy, and you've taken another step towards the truth. Man, Teddy is very funny, if you ask me.
That damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you
Look
guys.
at that face.
You're very persistent. You're getting on my nerves, kid.
Answer the question! Did you or did you not throw Ms. Yamano into the TV?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Here we go. Explanation time.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot? It's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do? No! Ah!
She fell in. Wow. So people can go completely inside. Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
Alright, figuring out what happened to Saki.
What's this about, anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
No!
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew? Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
Alright, here's Namatame stuff.
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. and he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on, all I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up! We'll finish this right now!
Oof! What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
No more.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this.
Well, thick fog.
I don't want to feel this way ever again.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first. We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face!
By pulling all your strength, the path to the truth has been opened. So technically, since this is Persona 4, or if this was original Persona 4, then this would be the final dungeon. But it's not original Persona 4. It's Persona 4 Golden. So there's 2 more dungeons. Well, 1 technically, but like the last one was an original Persona 4 too. But anyway, the unexpected true culprit has finally been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. You must finish things before then. You resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. In every Persona game, there's always some supernatural element at the end of it, and this is what it is for this one. Also, when I said I can't get the other ending and things, the social link that I missed was Adachi's. Adachi has a specific ending too. You're not going to see it on stream, but you'll see it during the bad ending thing. So what happens with that ending is, so they're at the beef bowl shop, right? And they're about to say, hey, it's Adachi, and all the things point to Adachi and things. But you have 2 options. 1, you can tell them that it's Adachi, or 2, you can keep it quiet because you have a really strong relationship with Adachi, and you say that one. Then it fast forwards to the day when you're supposed to leave back to your city, and you encounter Adachi in the police station. And in the police station, Adachi gives you the evidence to incriminate him, which is the warning letter. And Adachi's just like, well, if you burned it, it would definitely be fine. And you burn the evidence. You burn the evidence, Adachi laughs, and then you leave. And that's the ending. And I'm like, wow, that's what an ending. It's such a good ending, and they just added it for Golden, and it's really cool. But you have to be at Social Link 6 or 7. You have to be at 6 before a certain date, and that date was the date before you go into the Nanako dungeon for the first time, and I missed it. So I was like, are you serious? And my last save before that was like a month or 2 before. I was still in the Naoto dungeon. I'm like, oh my gosh, this sucks. But yeah, so that was not fun, honestly. But we are done for today. Thanks everyone for watching. I know this was a really long stream, but I really wanted to get to the fact, like, you know, I wanted to show you guys the killer and all that stuff, and this will be fun. The next dungeon is fun, so yeah, and then we're leading towards the ending soon, so we'll get there eventually, and I will see you guys next time. Actually, before we go, I was going to mention something, but I can't remember. I think it might just be schedule things and such. The schedule's looking like it's going to be Monday, Thursday, Friday every week when school starts and such. But I'll keep you guys posted on social medias and such. A little update, I guess, too. After I finish these games and stuff, I'm going to be posting reviews on my channel and stuff, obviously. Persona 5 is taking longer than usual because, you know, I don't play it that often and things, and I've played it so many times. I've been starting to get kind of bored of it, not gonna lie. I played it like 3.5 times now, and it's kind of frustrating, but it's whatever. Anyway, that game is almost done, so the review is gonna come out eventually, and this game is kind of almost done, but once we finish that, there'll be a review. Anyway, that's it. Alright. Catch everyone next time.